Welcome to the first episode of Ask Me Maria, and here we'll find out what is Plan B. I'm your host, Mike Theory, and today we're sitting down with Maria Tavares, a city councilor in Brockton who's leading a bold initiative to address homelessness in our community. Maria, thank you for joining us today. And I want to ask, we know that Brockton is faced with issues in a microcosm that face the nation similarly. Can you tell us about your unique perspective, and can you share with us more about what you term your Plan B program and how we can work together to make a difference in Brockton?
The reason why I come, the Plan B, I need to listen to the defendant because, okay, I understand the accusers is not selling, but the defendant does not have a place. Then the Plan B is where can we find a resource for those homeless before we make an accusation to them.
So this is a plan to empower rather than punish the homeless.
Correct.
So does your international standing with the United Nations have anything to do with your perspective and how it differs from the other people on City Council?
Well, plus it's going to base on the human right, because we are all human. We all have the same right, and I believe this is the right move. And for the homeless and then either for the business owner, before we take this decision, just to create this ordinance or just pass, we shall listen to the defendant. I think this is unhuman if we do so, but in this case, having Plan B, we just find a resource for the defendant and make that work for both of them, either for the business and for the defendant, which is homeless.
So you're talking about building partnerships with the merchants and the local businesses and organizations for sustainable support systems, if I get you.
Correct. That's totally correct. Yeah. In this case, we, based on my research, which I find out is resource for the defendant, which is homeless, because the reason they say they're being outside because it's not resource, it's not place for them to go. But we just find out is resource, and then they're gonna be like a lot of help, whatever they're gonna need for someone assist them with that. Well, that's a tougher question, Mike, because the business owner, they say they've been affected so much tremendously. I don't know if you know, a couple months ago, literally months ago, we understand because we're all human. When we kind of, got burning out, we're so affected that much.
You've been called the person in Brockton that everyone can access, that listens. So how do you live up to that? People have such access to you. They come into your office. I've seen them. They call you on the phone personally. How do you keep it going and not burn out yourself, like you say the business owners are burning?
But I can put this way. I just can believe like God making me set up for this way, because I know I get a lot of call, people giving me a bad compliment and then say bad things, because I think it was a lot of lack of communication. Like I try to literally decide to face to them to try to explain the situation, and then I know some people said, okay, this is such a great decision. Right here is like negative side and a positive side, but you gotta be a leader, just to kind of listen for both sides and then to come out with a solution. Right.
And what do you think is positive for the future? We've talked about the negatives, but where's Brockton headed in terms of a positive future, especially with the national outlook in terms of how politics is happening?
Well, I think we should not be playing politician. We should mostly go focus on the human rights. We all have a right to the same thing. And then second, we need to work as a team. I think we all are the equal and the same, and then we all deserve respect, because I can be here today, but tomorrow who knows if it can be homeless, who knows what I can be tomorrow, because we don't see the future. But my point is we need to kind of work together, right? Understand and be patient and figure it out, and then looking for the solution for all. Search, thinking about other people, we are the same. We all got feeling, we all can get hurt. This is my point of view. I understand, I've been listening, I've been going through the business, and I wanted you guys to exercise a little patience, but I believe we're gonna have a solution for all of us. We're all gonna be happy to make the right move.
Thank you very much.